Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we look at the United Kingdom's law and order, or lack of, I should say. This article, in my opinion, is shameful and was quite well hidden. It's titled, "More than 900 wrong'un offenders disappear from police radar, with many changing their names and not telling officers. Campaigners highlight cases where abusers have changed their names up to 5 times to cover a pattern of behaviour." Yeah, I know, right? What's the point of a wrong'un register if we then allow deed poll name changes? Makes it completely irrelevant, doesn't it? Before I go further though, I know the register's littered with innocent men, as even accusations get you placed on it. Even if you're found not guilty and no charges or anything like that, you still get placed on it. But I doubt those miscarriages are the ones changing their names to hide. Do you doubt that as well? Because I do. I think these people are jumping hoops to prove innocence still, in my honest opinion. Now, the deed poll itself is simple. This process takes 15 minutes online, and over 1,300 wrong'un offenders have already done it since committing their offences and have informed the authorities. So even ones that inform the authorities are still able to change the name to something else. Campaigners are warning that while it is an offence for people on the wrong'un offenders register to change their names without telling officials, that's not incentive enough for them not to do it, as it's easy to do and common practice. The campaign group requested 43 police forces by Freedom of Information, the FOI, in England and Wales, and found that there were 1,349 wrong'un offenders who had notified the authorities they had changed their name by deed poll since committing their offences. About half the forces couldn't provide data on this. Couldn't or wouldn't. I'm starting to think wouldn't. They also asked how many wrong'un offenders have gone missing, everyone. Only 16 out of the 43 police forces provided data, but it amounted to 913 offenders. So that 913 of the 1,300 have gone missing. And that was only 16 of the police forces of the 43 that bothered to answer. 16. And they still found 913. So what's the actual number? Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you why this makes a complete mockery of our justice system. This puts our loved ones at risk, adults and children. Well, the Home Office have given their usual rubbish reply. We're ready for this one. The Home Office spokesperson said, "We are determined to prevent serious criminals from hiding their past and will not tolerate wrong'un offenders trying to evade the justice system. Wrong'un offenders who fail to tell police of a name change already face tough prison sentences. We are working with the courts and CBS to ensure measures are strengthened and continuously reviewed in order to protect the public." You're not doing a very good job of it if 913 people that are on this register are disappearing, are you? Some of them changing the name 5 times? How is that legal? You notice how the whole reply there from the Home Office said nothing about hunting these people? Nothing, did it? It sounds like they're waiting to catch them again. How exactly are we going to catch them again if we let them change the names whenever? How do you do background checks? They could be teachers, doctors, anything. This law and order we live under is a joke to the world, in my honest opinion. Patel, if you're listening, I'm sure you've got your little ear to the ground. You need to hunt these people, not wait. Waiting till a crime is committed is a disgrace on these sorts of crimes, in my honest opinion. Think about it. That means if they wait, there will be another victim.
There's an easy solution to that as well. As soon as they get put on the register, you take all the details, take the picture of them, stick it on the side, and when they want to change the name, you look through that book, and if they're there, you go, no.
Yeah, I don't think you should be allowed to hide your past if it's that bad.
Yeah.
That's the point of the register. Don't get me wrong, these miscarriages,
oh, yeah.
it's riddled with miscarriages, but it is there for the ones that aren't a miscarriage, yeah. And it does protect people. You've got to think, they brought in with that law recently where women can check the history of the past to see if dodger. This breaks that. Totally breaks it, makes it pointless.
Makes
useless.
my stomach churn, the thought of that.
913 are able to hide. They've got to be the worst of the worst if they're trying to hide.
Especially if they're trying to change the name more than 5 times as well.
Yep. Travesty. Absolute travesty. And it puts our loved ones at risk daily. Needs to stop this one. But I'd like to know your opinion, everyone. Let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to do everything you need to do. Please share it out, everyone. I really do mean it. If you want to help out the channel continue, there are ways of doing it in the description. Go and check them out, everyone. I really do appreciate it if you can help out. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.
And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.